Hi everyone, my name is Donna Federico Ramirez, and I'm here today for real quick. I want to show you what you could do with some very inexpensive pieces of beef and make beef cutlets. Okay, let me just turn on my flame just to heat up the oil. Inside my saute pan I have a little bit of canola oil and olive oil, because what we're gonna do is make some beef cutlets. So this is a piece of chuck steak, okay? It really isn't the most tender piece of meat, but it is very tasty. So with a very sharp knife, which is one of my beautiful knives, not expensive, from Pampered Chef, we're gonna make some cutlets out of this piece of steak. So and I want you to know that this steak is a little bit frozen. So I find when it's a little bit frozen, you could get a nice piece, okay? I mean, you could slice it nice. You could even put it flat down like this and go straight across. So a little bit frozen gives you sort of like more room. This piece is kind of like fatty, but you could cut some of it off too if you want, or it like really melts. And this piece is okay. All right, let me get another one. Here's another one. See how thick that is? So we're gonna make some cutlets out of that piece. Started defrosting pretty fast, so I had to work fast doing this. It's so much easier when it's a little frozen. Together. Now, why I'm showing this to make these these cutlets out of this inexpensive piece of meat is because we're in the quarantine. This is what I had in the freezer, okay? Or else you could go out and buy beef cutlets or buy a nice piece of beef rounds and make cutlets yourself. So I'm just showing you like quarantine things. So here's my handy dandy pounder. So you're just gonna pound them. You could put saran wrap on top of the piece, but to show you real quick, I'm not. Look at how nice and thin. You could even tenderize these with the other side and tenderize them, but pounding them does a good job. All right, so see, inside here I have a couple of eggs with a tiny little bit of water, a little bit of salt and pepper. I actually didn't put the salt, I'm gonna put it now. Just a sprinkle of salt just to season the egg. And a little bit of black pepper. All right, beef cutlets are fabulous. My mom always made us beef cutlets. Sometimes you get sick of having chicken cutlets. But since I had these were really cheap, these pieces of steak, they were on sale. And you get a lot making the cutlets. So then you just drop them in your egg, okay? I think one pan will hold 4. I'll pound out 4 and show you. See how big it gets? Okay. So, we'll leave the eggs there. And then just some seasoned breadcrumb. You could add grated cheese to this if you'd like. I didn't. These are just seasoned breadcrumbs. And we're just gonna dip the cutlet that's dipped in the egg into the breadcrumb. And then to serve these, I like to make, depends what you have again. If you have some potatoes, make a little mashed potatoes. Make a little potato salad if you'd like. Or if you have any type of lettuce or arugula, my favorite, make an arugula salad. Just plain arugula tossed with like a nice balsamic vinaigrette. and put your cutlets, slice them up and put your slices of cutlet on top of the salad. And the taste is so good. Also, you could do this with pork. Let's say you had some big pieces of pork chops, boneless pork chops, or even a pork loin. Cut the little loin, cut it in little pieces, pound it out thin, and make pork cutlets, you know? See how nice and thin and good? And it's just a different thing to have, and it's because I had 3 of the steaks in the freezer, and out of 3 little steaks, I'm gonna make a lot of cutlets here. Okay. I'm gonna bring the camera on the other side so you could see. The oil, make sure your oil is nice and hot. So what do I have? I told you I had a mixture of canola and a little bit of olive oil. Just to give it some nice taste, I put the olive oil. All right, so the cutlets are pretty big, so I could just fit 3. You never want to cram or put too many cutlets in the pan, or else then it doesn't fry, it boils and steams. You want your cutlets to be nice and crispy. Then I also have some spaghetti that I have left over. I'm going to show you, well, not now, but see, some just plain spaghetti. The other night I made some chicken cacciatore over spaghetti. So what I'm going to do with that leftover spaghetti is I'm going to make a pastera, which is spaghetti with some beaten egg and milk and some grated cheese. And I also have some pepperoni. I'm going to put some pepperoni on it. But I will come back and I'll do a quick little tutorial on making a pastera with leftover pasta. Remember, what I'm trying to do right now is show you guys some quarantine cooking, that you don't have to go out to the store every minute to go buy food. You should have food in your freezer. Like my freezer's packed. Even if in my fridge, if I couldn't go out, I have everything. And that's how you have to learn how to shop. Where's my phone? You need to learn how to shop and buy things that you could put in your freezer that you could save. Ah, these come out beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if you guys never had beef cutlets, you're gonna say out of a little piece of cheap steak, chuck steak, you make beautiful beef cutlets. Yum. And the best way to have them is like with nice mashed potatoes on the side. So you cut a piece of the beef cutlet and dip it in the mashed potatoes and eat those 2 pieces together. It's so good. So I don't know, how long will you cook it on each side? Because they're so thin, like 2 to 3 minutes. That should be enough. That's enough. I mean, you could have it even if you want it less, to have it like some people like it rare, but since the steak is not the most tender piece of meat, I'd say like 3 minutes each side, if that. So I would like you guys, I'm also on Facebook. I do Facebook Lives. Ask to be my friends. I'm Donna Federico Ramirez. I need everybody to subscribe on YouTube for me. Tell your friends. I just started doing this, so I'm really not like that wonderful in posting things. Plus I work, so I need the time to be able to do this. So soon I will be able to be coming on. I would like to try to post at least, you know, a couple of nice Italian recipes that I have, and show you guys how quick and easy you can make Italian food with not many ingredients and not so much time. And you don't have to spend so much money, because they charge so much money when you order out. Okay, so these are done. So I am just going to show you what they look like. here they are. 3 cutlets that I made right in front of your eyes out of a very inexpensive piece of steak, which is, here's my other one that I have, okay? A thick piece of steak. This little steak here could make, so I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each steak makes about 2, 3. I would say out of this piece, 3. All right? So you guys, thank you for watching. I'll be on again. And I know the next time I come on, which will be a little bit longer than this one, I'm going to do chicken ziti and broccoli. And I'm also going to show you how to do the pastetta. All right, my friends? Thank you for watching my quarantine beef cutlets. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.